coverage you can count on. KOMU 8 News starts now.
We are 3 days post-election Tuesday, and workers are still counting votes at several sites across the country. You can see here vote counting centers in Pennsylvania as workers continue to tabulate ballots. The race is still tight, with Americans anxiously awaiting returns to know who will occupy the White House for the next 4 years. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Noah Klein. Thanks for joining us. Let's get right into it with a look at the latest Electoral College numbers. Former Vice President Joe Biden has 253 electoral votes. President Trump has 213. Now, we still await votes from Pennsylvania, Arizona, Georgia, and Nevada. In total, 92% of the expected votes is in across the United States. But that final 8%, that 8% is crucial in determining the race's outcome. The states in gray here on this map that yet to officially call their races. Let's break down some of these states and their continued efforts to count votes. In Pennsylvania, workers are focusing today on ballots that were damaged in the mail-in process. Workers in Allegheny County were sworn in this morning before starting to count votes for the day. Even as counting continues, Joe Biden's lead in the state has increased to 14,500 votes. About 35,000 outstanding ballots remain in Allegheny County alone.
We are in the process right now of counting just like we were yesterday and the day before. It's the same process. We are counting ballots, and we will continue to do that as quickly as possible without sacrificing accuracy.
In the last 60 minutes, workers have started counting about 29,000 ballots that had been sent as replacements for incorrect ballots. Several other key battleground states are still in the process of counting votes. Nevada is continuing its count as Joe Biden has extended his lead there to more than 20,000 votes over President Donald Trump. Just over 63,000 mail-in votes remain to be counted, and officials hope to have them completed by sometime on Sunday. Meanwhile, in Arizona, the latest totals show Joe Biden leads President Trump there as well. As we inch closer to a president being elected, people on both sides of the aisle anxiously await the results.
Today, we announced that the RNC has deployed legal teams in 4 states, including Michigan, to investigate clear irregularities with vote counting and tabulation in those states.
Pretty soon, the hyphen will be gone from Vice President to President-elect Joe Biden.
In total, 6 states across the United States are still in the process of counting votes. Joe Biden is expected to address the nation tonight if he's able to reach 270 electoral votes today. Workers were busy this afternoon getting the stage ready in his hometown of Wilmington, Delaware. President Donald Trump does not have any scheduled appearances for today. And with the results of the election slowly pouring in, you might be wondering what's taking so long. KOMU 8's Logan Perrone joins us in the newsroom to break down how counting ballots went in the Show Me State.
Noah, Missouri poll workers and election judges' jobs are done. Here in Boone County, counting began the Thursday before the election. However, that was not the case in other parts of the country. Differing states and rules and more voters led to a slower count. In Pennsylvania, votes could not be processed until Election Day. In both Pennsylvania and Georgia, more than 2 million people voted early. More than 28,000 early votes were cast in Boone County. County Clerk Brianna Lennon says Missouri's rules help them get a head start.
And one of the things that Missouri does that some of these other states do not do is allow us to do the preparation of the ballots on the Thursday before Election Day. Many of these other states are not even allowed to open a ballot to count it until election night.
Lennon says the next stop for the ballots is the Secretary of State's office. The ballots are counted and are waiting to be certified. In the newsroom, I'm Logan Perrone, KOMU 8 News.
Logan, thank you for that report. Here's an update on your latest COVID-19 case numbers across mid-Missouri. Boone County reported 167 new cases today, but that brings the total of active cases to 875. 123 people are hospitalized in Boone County. Now, that is a record during the pandemic. 20 of those hospitalized are currently on a ventilator. Meanwhile, Callaway County reported 49 new cases in the past 48 hours. There are now 493 active cases there, with just over 1,000 total recoveries. Matt.
5:03 your time this evening, and temperatures once again are in that same story that we've been talking about for days on end. We haven't had much change, and thankfully that change for us here in mid-Missouri, or that lack thereof, has been very pleasant weather to experience. We do have a cold front off to the west. This cold front is not going to move our way until late Monday into our Tuesday. So we've got a lot more time of this pleasant air. 73 Jefferson City, 68 in Columbia, 67 in Moberly, 67 in Eldon too. As we go through the evening hours, that temperature going to slowly fall off to those lower 60s by 9 p.m. Great night to sit out on the deck. We'll take a full look at the weekend ahead. That's coming up in just a few minutes.
Okay, Matt, we'll check back. Well, playoff football is here, and we've got you covered with all your Friday night fever. Let's send it out to our F&F crew live from Battle High School with a preview of tonight's action. Gentlemen.
Ben, if you've got a good thing going, why end it? And we've never done this before. Friday Night Fever has always ended with Week 10, but this is Week 11 of Friday Night Fever. We're here at Battle High School for the Spartans and the Rolla Bulldogs, and this schedule tonight is crazy.
Yeah, we kind of felt like we had to extend it by at least a week because a lot of the best teams in the state earned byes last week, and we didn't get to see them in Week 10. So teams like Battle, who had such a good season to earn a week off, we got to come out. We got to see Battle. We got to see Helias. They got a huge game. We got a great local matchup at Blair Oaks between the Falcons and Boonville. We got Macon hosting Centralia and Southern Boone
Which
to try
makes
to accommodate.
No sense whatsoever.
They want to try to accommodate more fans. Obviously, the ordinance going on in Boone County. So we got a lot to talk about. We'll do it here at 5 and 6, and then the highlights at 10.
All right, much more Friday Night Fever in a few minutes. For now, we'll send it back to the studio.
Jim, Ben, thanks so much. Coming up, election season combined with the pandemic, well, it's caused an uptick in stress. We show you how to reduce anxiety in this A Brighter Tomorrow. Plus, we'll have an update on Wednesday's shooting in Jefferson City. But first, how about a live look over the Columbia Regional Airport? Your time is 5:06 on the dot. You're watching KOMU 8 News at 5 coverage you can count on.
It's National Nachos Day. We'll want you to take a bite out of this puzzle. The category is food and drink.
Gooey melted cheese.
Yummy, that's it.
Weeknights at 6:30 on KOMU 8. When severe weather hits, stay informed on any device wherever you are with live streaming coverage from the First Alert Weather Team on the KOMU 8 Weather and Traffic app, on Facebook, and on KOMU.com. Live streaming severe weather coverage you can count on. Never be surprised by the weather. Download the free KOMU 8 Weather and Traffic app. Brought to you by Jose Jalapenos.
Your beautiful car just got hammered by hail. What should you do? Let Collision Center of Columbia help. Here is our commitment to you. Within 50 miles of Columbia, we will pick up your vehicle, repair the hail damage, and return it to you. And you won't wait weeks or months. We keep things simple. We can help deal with your insurance company or help you with a car. Your policy allows you to choose where to have your vehicle repaired. Don't settle for shoddy repairs or a 2-week wait. Choose Collision Center of Columbia. Keep it simple.
When it comes to hunting season, Cranes has you covered. Find all the latest hunting apparel from Filson, Drake, and Browning. Boots from Lacrosse and Muck, plus Browning ammo and case knives. Cranes Country Store in beautiful downtown Williamsburg. Boots, bullets, breeches, baloney.
For anyone who's been waiting for a reason to get breakfast, hey look, this reason is covered in cream cheese icing. Meet the new bakery sweets at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
For Missouri election results, you counted on KOMU 8 News.
Jaden, we're watching results closely.
With the largest team coverage across the state.
I'm here at the Boone County Republican Party.
And up-to-the-minute local results.
He just won the governor's race.
And reaction.
More work to be done. And that work starts tomorrow.
We must continue to organize, advocate, and fight.
Smart Decision on KOMU 8 News. Local election coverage you can count on.
The First Alert Weather Cam is brought to you by Harper Evans Wade and Nettemeyer. If you've been seriously injured in an accident, visit lawmissouri.com.
Welcome back. With the presidential election now in its 4th day with no clear winner, many Americans and mid-Missourians are experiencing lots of stress surrounding the situation. In this A Brighter Tomorrow segment, KOMU8's Catherine Merck is in the newsroom to show us ways people can reduce some anxiety.
Noah, it seems like this week all everybody is talking about is the presidential election, and that can be really overwhelming. I talked to two Mid-Missourians about the way they try to reduce their stress. For many Mid-Missourians, this could be described as a crazy week. But for yoga instructor Emily Williams,
it might feel crazier if I didn't have yoga in my life.
Her and her partner say yoga has been a way they reduce anxiety in their lives, especially right now.
I've noticed energy around me has been particularly interesting.
So I feel grateful to my practice because it's helped me not get attached to the highs and lows that come with the election.
But for those who don't see yoga as their calling, this week is still extremely stressful, with information coming at all angles all the time. One health professional told me there are still tons of other ways that you can reduce the stress.
Sometimes it is something like meditation and relaxation. But for a lot of other people, it could be that a nice walk. What should go without saying, but doesn't always, is disconnect from all the noise, all the projections, all the numbers. Find some moderation in how you make yourself feel better.
Many will continue to experience all types of emotions once we know the results of the election, and lots of uncertainty may still follow. But for Jake Wilson, he says one thing is for sure.
Yoga is good for whatever ails you in life, so if a political situation is causing stress, consternation, yoga will definitely help you out.
Burrell Behavioral Health in Columbia has multiple resources for those trying to keep up with their mental health. For that list of resources, make sure to check out our website at KOMU.com. In the newsroom for this KOMU8 Cares About a Brighter Tomorrow, I'm Catherine Merck.
We hit a high of 74 degrees today. The low was 50. We've got more of the same tomorrow. I've got your forecast after the break.
Your favorite candy bar is now a vitamin. A delicious new vitamin to stay healthy and strong. My Bite Vitamins. Health made happy.
Nothing adds beauty and value to a home like a Busenbark floor. Carpet, hardwood, vinyl, and tile. The huge selection is sure to make you smile. When you choose Busenbark, you're choosing the best. When design and quality matters, people choose Busenbark. Make the best decision for your next project and choose Busenbark. The best selection, the best service, the best value. Busenbark is simply the best.
At Busenbark's, we're gonna floor you.
House of Chow in the Crossroads Shopping Center. Preparing everything from scratch the past 39 years. Call 445-8800. House of Chow, Crossroads Shopping Center.
I've seen ghosts.
What you're seeing are memories.
They're warning you.
There's danger here.
Swamp Thing. New episode this Tuesday at 8, 7 Central on the CW.
Closed captioning of KOMU8 News is brought to you by Bob McCosh, a KOMU8 Salute to Service partner.
Centerpoint Hospital of Columbia, your local behavioral health experts. Centerpoint provides inpatient and outpatient mental health and addiction treatment for adolescents and adults. Centerpoint Hospital of Columbia. Hope for a bright future.
For those who keep the heart of America beating and who buy their own health insurance, Medica is there with plans that help you get the health care you need from the local doctors and professionals you trust, whether it's meeting them virtually or in person. Medica has a wide range of options with wellness extras, so you'll get the personalized care that works as hard as you do. Call 877-275-1996 before December 15th. Medica, we've got you covered.
The Stepping Stones program for children and adolescents at Centerpoint Hospital of Columbia helps youth learn how to manage life in a healthy way through dynamic and engaging therapeutic care. Call Centerpoint for your child's behavioral health needs.
We have an update to a story we first brought you Wednesday. Today, one man was arrested after the shooting at the Link Apartments in Jefferson City. Police say 19-year-old D'Angelo Hawley Jr. faces 4 counts of first-degree assault, armed criminal action, and unlawful use of a weapon. The shooting injured 4 people. In other Mid-Missouri news, 5 groups raised nearly $8,000 to recognize and build a gravestone for the burial site of Henry Kirkland. Kirkland was a gardener, educator, and agriculturalist in Boone County. He was born into slavery here in 1858. Kirkland's been buried at the Columbia Cemetery without a headstone for 82 years, until today. One of the fundraisers of the headstone said it was long overdue to make Kirkland's legacy better known today.
I think if people just knew his story, they could draw from his inspiration and his work and all that he did. He did so many things.
The headstone was displayed at a ceremony at 3:30. Coming up on KOMU 8 News at 6, we'll bring you the details on the ceremony and what organizers are saying about Kirkland's legacy today. Matt.
5:14 is the time, and we start with the weekend forecast because it is going to be a very pleasant weekend for us. 75 our high temperature on both days. So if you're wanting to get outside, get away from all of the news of the week, it is going to be great to do that. About 15 degrees above average. On Sunday, the only real difference in our forecast is it's going to be a little more breezy, and we'll see a few more clouds. That's it. And it's really the same case for Monday, too. Monday's forecast a little more significant because we're going to hit a high of 77 degrees. Why is that significant? The record 78 degrees set back in 1999. So we are very much flirting with a record, and it would not take much to overcome that or tie that. So something we're going to be watching there are low temperatures. Look at that. Monday morning, 60. Tuesday morning, 61. That low temperature is going to be warmer than our average high temperature for this time of the year. We'll finally start to cool things down on Wednesday to about 55 degrees. But really, at that point, that's considered seasonal for this time of the year. So we are going to see a return of some cooler air, but it's really just going to be seasonal. What's propelling all of this? Well, the main feature, the sunshine and the southerly winds. We're going to continue to see those southerly winds tomorrow, gusting up to about 20 miles per hour. Heading into Sunday, it's more of the same, except the winds pick up a little bit. And that's enough to counteract the cloud cover. Normally, cloud cover keeps us a little bit cooler. Well, the winds going to counteract that. 30-mile-per-hour gusts. Monday, more of the same. 30 to 35-mile-per-hour gusts expected once again for us. But by Tuesday, we start to see some change. That's because a cold front's going to move through, shifting our winds out of the west and northwest. And again, 30 to 35 miles per hour for those wind gusts. Here's precipcast. A lot of sunshine Saturday. Here's Sunday, 11 a.m. A little more cloud cover moving in. That cold front finally draped across western Nebraska, western Kansas. It takes its time to get here. Monday, 3 p.m., starting to see some light shower activity off towards the Kansas City area, but I still think we're staying mainly dry. Monday night, a slight chance of some showers and storms. Those rain chances increase Tuesday in the morning and midday hours. We're drying out by the evening, clearing out too, and since we're clearing out, we're going to really see that temperature drop off. Wednesday morning, we're likely going to be starting at a very seasonal middle 30s. So a lot we're watching here. Rainfall totals not going to be impressive for this particular event, around ½ inch to maybe an inch. If we can get some thunderstorms, we'll see some locally higher amounts. We're also watching Tropical Depression Eta, which is going to be strengthening to a tropical storm over the next few hours, making a landfall in Cuba. Then it's going to likely go back out into the Gulf Coast and make landfall a third time somewhere along the Gulf Coast. So a lot we're watching there. If you're headed out the door this evening, we're in the upper 60s to lower 70s. Very pleasant for your Friday evening. Your forecast for tonight, a low near 50 degrees. It's been the low for the last several mornings. That's what's going to continue to happen with those temperatures in the middle 70s again tomorrow. We do see some change for Sunday morning. 57 is our starting temperature, near 60 on Monday morning, 61 Tuesday, and then by the rest of the week, we're cooling back down to those average to slightly above average temperatures. Stay with us.
Here's what's happening right now. People in Philadelphia are continuing to fill the streets to protest the election count. People are holding signs and flags, some of them in support of President Donald Trump. Protesters have been all across the city since this morning. No arrests have been reported in connection to these protests at this time. Coming up, we continue Friday Night Fever coverage. After the break, we've got a live interview with Battle Principal Adam Taylor. You're not going to want to miss it.
Ahead, we'll show you where the votes are coming in from tonight and when this might be all over. Also, what the Trump campaign is now asking the U.S. Supreme Court to do, and all the breaking developments when we see you ahead here on NBC Nightly News.
Need a better night's sleep?
Come to the experts at Slumberland.
We've got all the latest sleep technology at the lowest price around.
Get this highly recommended Sealy Posturepedic Queen mattress for just $449.
Slumberland, free shipping on everything.
Non-stop news is something new we've designed to fit your busy morning. 15 minutes of commercial-free, uninterrupted information.
Non-stop news is the latest on what happened overnight and what's happening right now.
Right now, school officials are meeting to discuss online learning.
Non-stop news is live traffic updates and your first alert forecast. We're tracking showers and thunderstorms later today.
15 minutes of commercial-free, non-stop news every weekday morning from 6:45 to 7. Only on KOMU 8 News Today. Coverage you can count on.
KOMU.com is redesigned for you. Get the latest updates 24/7 with access to streaming newscasts and breaking news at your fingertips.
Shots fired in downtown Columbia area.
Track storms with the First Alert Interactive Radar and plan your week with the 7-day forecast. Stay connected to the sports you love with highlights and scores from your favorite local teams. And know before you go with the latest closings and cancellations. KOMU.com, redesigned for you. Coverage you can count on.
Every day in our community, ordinary people do the extraordinary. For most of them, it's just a way of life. MVP on KOMU8 showcases the remarkable stories happening in mid-Missouri. From the World War II veteran who always lends a helping hand to the organization that modifies toys to be more accessible. We want to recognize the most valuable people in our community. Visit KOMU.com/EMVP to submit a nomination and watch MVP only on KOMU8.
At Slumberland, we offer quite a line of sofas.
All kinds of sofas, but only one kind of price.
A jaw-dropping low price. Great looking, too.
And all with free shipping. There's no minimum.
Only at Slumberland Furniture.
Welcome back to Week 11 of Friday Night Fever. We're live here at Battle High School for the Spartans and the Rolla Bulldogs. Adam Taylor is the principal here at Battle, and well, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
But I'll tell you what, right now, I would not want to be a high school principal in this day and age.
Yeah, it's certainly different, but we're doing everything we can to provide an opportunity for our students.
Do things change on a daily basis or not?
Yeah, I mean, obviously every day we're monitoring all the different situations, and it seems to be kind of up and down with different decisions that are coming in.
So what is a typical day like here with no students in the building?
We're still supporting our staff and our students virtually. We have, our CTE, which is our Career Center kids, are still coming into the building and taking classes, so getting to interact with them. So, but like you said, making decisions about what's next and how to support our kids best virtually.
And as a principal or teacher or administrator, you need to seek opinion from parents and students.
Yeah, absolutely. We want to hear from them, and we want to know how things are going, and we respond and help each individual person kind of individually.
You excited about this football game tonight?
Absolutely. It's November. This weather is amazing.
It's great.
Who would ever thought, right?
It's great. Adam, thank you very much. I sure do appreciate
Jim,
it.
Thank you for your career and everything you've done for Columbia, and really proud of you, everything you've done. So thank you.
I appreciate it. More Week 11 of Friday Night Fever coming up in a few minutes.
We know your weekends can be busy.
That's why you can count on us to keep you informed with what happened overnight, what's happening right now, and what's coming up later.
1, 0. Ignition. Liftoff.
Plus your First Alert weather forecast to help plan your weekend and actually see a good amount of sunshine. So tomorrow's going to start out very nice.
For weekend news, sports, and weather, join us for KOMU8 News Today, Saturdays at 6 and 8:30 and Sundays at 7. KOMU8 News Today, coverage you can count on.
Menards is your complete plumbing and bathroom headquarters. Nobody has more Richmond water heaters in stock. Save on natural gas and LP, electric hybrid, and tankless water heaters. All Richmond water heaters are 11% off. Then give your bath a makeover with a comfortable tub or shower from Lyons. Right now, save 11% on all Lyons tubs and showers at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
This is the kind of card that has America talking. With it, people with Medicare are getting all-in-one coverage for their doctor visits, hospital care, prescription drugs, and more. This kind of insurance, called Medicare Part C, may also cover dental care, eyeglasses, hearing aids, fitness programs, vitamins, even healthy meals and rides to the doctor. With this kind of coverage, you do not need a Medicare supplement insurance plan. You will access your benefits through your Medicare Part C plan for one low and oftentimes $0 monthly plan premium. You deserve to get the most from your Medicare benefits. Call now for free information that may help you get more coverage for less money. There is no obligation to enroll. Whether for yourself or someone you love, call the number on the screen now. Call now.
Non-stop news is something new we've designed to fit your busy morning. 15 minutes of commercial-free, uninterrupted information.
Non-stop news is the latest on what happened overnight and what's happening right now.
Right now, school officials are meeting to discuss online learning.
Non-stop news is live traffic updates and your first alert forecast. We're tracking showers and thunderstorms later today.
15 minutes of commercial-free, non-stop news every weekday morning from 6:45 to 7. Only on KOMU 8 News Today. Coverage you can count on.
University Subaru believes every animal deserves a safe home. That's why we're a proud sponsor of KOMU 8's Pet Corner.
On today's Pet Corner, we have Itchy. Itchy is a talker and will let you know when she wants attention. Itchy will show her affection by sitting on your feet. She loves to be surrounded by others and would benefit by having another furry friend to play with. If you're interested in Itchy, contact the Central Missouri Humane Society at cmhspets.org or call 573-443-7387.
Welcome back. Here's a look we're following for KOMU 8 News at 6. It's the second week of playoffs, week 11 for Friday Night Fever, and you don't want to miss this one. Our crew's at the big game of the week, Rolla at Battle. We'll see you at 6. Matt?
And your forecast for this evening, if you're headed to one of those games, temperature is going to be in the 60s, so very pleasant for us. For tomorrow, we start the day near 50 degrees. We end up in the middle 70s. So this forecast look at all familiar to you because it's been the one we've been showing you for each day the last couple of days. And we're going to continue to see that Sunday, the different Sunday, a little more cloud cover. Monday, we're still going to be warm in the 70s. Tuesday, showers and storms, then cooler, more seasonal by the middle of the week.
It feels like football weather. The shame part is it's coming to an end, and I missed my chance to come out of retirement, but enough about me. Let's send it back out to our FNF crew for a final preview of all of tonight's action. Jim, Ben, what can we expect?
Ben, how many games are we shooting tonight?
Highlights of 12 games tonight at 10, all pivotal playoff matchups.
Do you have a pick game? I know Blair Oaks and Boonville is big, but I'm thinking Soboco and Centralia at a neutral field.
I'm interested because of the neutral field and because, remember, Centralia, we haven't seen them a lot because they haven't been playing home games for about the last month. They've been going out of the area, so there's a little bit of air of mystery about the Panthers. I'm excited to see the highlights of that one.
All right, much more Friday Night Fever coming up on KOMU 8 News at 6. We'll see you then.
On air, online, on Facebook and Twitter.